So one of the key characteristics of a sharp dressed man is he consistently dresses well. So whether he's walking the dog, whether he's headed to church, whether he is headed to work, he's going to look good every time he walks out the door. In today's video, gents, 5 ways to always be stylish. So these 5 hacks, these 5 tricks, whatever you want to call them, to always stay stylish, they're actually about you creating a system. You guys know me. I love it when you have an effortless system that enables you to dress stylishly without much work. Why be consistent? Because people prize consistency. Think about when you walk into a store and you have a great experience and you come back and the next time they're rude to you, something's off, there's a strange smell in the place. You like the merchandise and so you come back again, but next time the smell is gone and people are a little bit nicer, but they don't have the same merchandise. Well, do you go back to this place? No. People prize consistency and you want to consistently send the message that you want to send. Tip number 1, to always be stylish, gentlemen, is to burn the ships. I want you to go all in. I want you to fully commit. So the expression comes from a military commander. When he hits a beach, he basically burns his own ships behind him. So his army has one direction. They cannot retreat. So a lot of guys, they get started on this journey and then, they start to read, research, and they get busy with something else. You want to fully commit. So verbally commit to those around you. Maybe go on Facebook. Maybe join a Facebook group. I'll link to it down in the description. We've got a great one for you that is free. But what you want to do is actually put some skin in the game. Maybe you start to take a course. Maybe you sign up for Toastmasters. Maybe you commit to an event that you're going to go with your wife, your significant other, your girlfriend, and you simply are going to have to wear a suit. You're going to have to dress nice. There are going to be photographers there. They're going to take pictures. Even small towns have these kind of events, and all of a sudden you've committed. You're going forward, and that forces you to start to put together a list of clothing that you need. You have to go out there and make purchases. Depending on your budget, you can be going to thrift stores, you can be going to box stores, you can be going to specialty menswear stores and getting something custom made. In any case, gentlemen, first you have to commit. Tip number 2 to always be stylish, gentlemen, is if it doesn't fit, if it has stains, if it has holes, get rid of it. So put it in a box if you're unsure. Mark the date on it, seal it up, put it in the back of your closet. If you don't open that box for a year, donate it. You know that you didn't need that stuff for a year. A lot of guys, I get it. We keep this old clothing because, hey, you want something to work in. You want something that you can wear around the house. But there's a couple problems with this. One, workwear. I like workwear which actually functions well as workwear. So I want longer sleeve, heavier cotton shirts because I'm going to crawl under my porch, underneath my house. I'm going to be getting dirty. I want to be able to protect myself from hot pipes. I want something that's functional, something that's tough, not a ratty t-shirt with holes in it. And if you're wearing this stuff around the house, the problem is if you need to run up to the school to pick up your kids, you're wearing that ratty clothing out, and all of a sudden you're not being consistent in style. Tip number 3, don't be afraid of the edge. So everyone sees me on video and they think I'm classic style, and I get it. I wear these jackets, I wear dress shirts, but I live in a small town and I'm most of the time dressing very casually. I take a lot of cues from streetwear. I take a lot of cues from fashion because I'm wanting to have a little bit of fun with my wardrobe. I want to incorporate a bit of spice, and I think a man needs to always be, no matter what his style is. If you're streetwear, then look to classic style. See how you can bring some of that into your wardrobe. If you're big into fashion, then look maybe at streetwear or classic style and say, hey, are there things I can take and borrow? That's where the magic happens, gentlemen. When you find what's going to work for you and you bring it in from the edge. Now, if you're looking at jewelry, you're looking at watches, I want you guys, if you want a company that's actually, I think, on the cutting edge, check out Original Grain. They're the sponsor of this video, and I've been talking about these guys for a year. A great company. And what I love about them is they take wood and they incorporate it with beautiful metal watches. So a number of things, and by the way, check out this watch right here. If you can identify that watch, I'll probably show it for a little bit longer at the end of the video. I want you to go down in the comments, visit their website, specifically tell me what watch it is. I want to send it to one of you guys, but you have to go check out their website. Remember, every watch you buy from Original Grain, they plant 10 trees. Pretty cool. It's just a neat company. I want you to check out their minimalist collection, look at their classic collection, their barrel collection, their chrono collection, because I've got a watch that I'm not going to show you right now that I would love to send you from one of those collections. So we're going to choose a couple winners here. But when it comes down to it, guys, it's a great company. Tip number 4, own an accent piece. And I want to stress the word own. This is where you're confident in this particular piece of clothing because it's going to draw attention to you. It's going to separate you from the crowd. But this isn't a costume. This isn't you peacocking. This is part of your natural style. This is who you are, and you've practiced wearing this piece. And it can be anything. It can be a pair of shoes. You could take a regular pair of penny loafers, but go for suede, go for a different color, and all of a sudden you're going to start getting compliments. Instead of a loafer, you actually go for maybe a monk strap or a double monk strap. Something that when people look at your shoes, especially women, they're all of a sudden saying, wow, this guy really stands out from the crowd. I like those shoes. You get individual compliments on these accent pieces. When it comes down to it, you're not trying to go out there and push this in people's faces. This is just a natural extension of your style. Tip number 5, to always be stylish, is to never stop learning. Gentlemen, real style starts right here. You've got to invest in yourself. And I talked about this kind of at point number 1, but let me get specific here. So where can you learn? Well, you're watching this on YouTube, so there are many other channels. I'm going to link you down in the description to I've got a ranking of what I think to be some of the top men's style channels out there. But there are also podcasts. I know I have a podcast on men's style, which I'll link to down in the description, but there are other ones out there. There are apps. I know I'm always surprised that people don't know about my app, but I know Aaron Marino and a few other guys have great apps as well, and they're free. Now, if you really want to take your knowledge of style to the next level, gentlemen, you're going to have to go out there and buy books. You're going to have to order magazines. I'm going to link the support article. I'm going to list out some of my favorite books and magazines, but actually having some physical products around your house that don't have to be, don't have to push an on button. You can open them at a moment's notice. You can actually look at some of the color charts, and they're not going to be dependent on the screen. That is a great way to consistently surround yourself with inspiration. Now, even going beyond that, look to mentor. Find somebody local who you can help. Nothing forces a man to better understand a subject than when he actually has to teach it. And if you need inspiration, come out to Men's StyleCon. You guys know I run this event in Atlanta, Georgia, and you can meet me, Aaron Marino, tons of other people who can inspire you to take your style to the next level. All right, gentlemen, now it's your turn. Let me know down in the comments what I missed, what you would have added to this video, what tips you would give a man who wants to dress sharp consistently. And go check out Original Grain. I'm going to link to them down in the description. Have a great deal for you. But one of the things is, hey, can you identify this watch? I've also got another one that I'm going to be giving away. So if you don't like this style, or this isn't, you couldn't figure it out, then put whatever watch you really like down in the description. I've got an extra one I want to give away as well. But that's it, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.